Hey guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Ultra Sun. First things first, we're going to head to Olivia's shop. We have done that, so basically we're starting off the part on a really productive note. This thing scares the piss out of me.
Yeah, I'm still not, like... Propass is still like one of those Pokemon where I'm just like, man, did we need this? It's just like, it's so unnatural and weird, and I don't really see people using it outside of, oh, I gotta catch them all. I'm sure there's some crazy-ass Turbo Probopass build out there, but me, I'm just like, I just think it looks too funky. It's got 3 little mini-me's on the side of it, too. I just don't even know what they were doing at this point.
Help, we're trapped in the electromagnetic field, we can't escape.
I think that's what it is. I think it just attracted tiny... It's kind of like Magneton, except this one's a little bit more horrifying.
Anyway, let's head to the ruins of life and put the horror behind us, although there is a pretty tanky Comfey in our future, so beware the filler.
Yeah, man, I mean, like... Yeah, it's always the quiet ones that turn out to be the most devastating.
So, how have you been? Because we're gonna have to come up with a lot of topics to fill time here.
I am doing stuff, trying to work out some things right now to get things better, but what's important is that we stay positive, keep moving forward, say fuck it to the man. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my own thing and make sure my needs are met. So, other than that, I'm okay.
Okay, cool. The battle hasn't even started yet. That grandma was ready to fight.
We really gotta get Grandma some more hobbies besides, let's go to the graveyard and let's roam around and pick a fight. Always a good idea.
Well, at least she's old, so being around the graveyard is fitting, I suppose. Not that fucking cheerful, like, I don't know, office worker from back on Melee Island. God, that was really insensitive of me. You old fuck, get in the grave, get in the ground!
Now, I do want to thank the people in the comments who have mentioned the fact that Furfrou actually has an ability that cuts down on physical damage for that, which is why that Furfrou we fought earlier, with Dulcie, whatever the fuck his name is, was so tanky. Because I'll be honest with you, and I'll just sit here, I legit forgot, as I do with many Pokemon and things in life. I have to say, though, I actually really like this design they have going here. It's got a little baseball cap thing going on. I didn't know I wanted that, but I kind of like it now.
God, imagine if you wanted to change your style after this. You'd have to cut so many strands of hair out. And actually, it's not even hair, it's fur, so it could probably get matted and whatnot if you're not constantly grooming it, although I guess Furfrou is the pampered Pokemon, so...
That's true. Gonna send him straight to hell. It's a graveyard. We're just gonna drop him down with a tombstone pile driver.
Well, the old lady did ask which Pokemon is best fitted for the grave, so I guess you're about to get your answer.
Yeah, it's yours in a minute. We'll see how big of a square it's gonna fit in.
Le Woof.
I am le dead.
Le Doge is le dead.
I have been le slain.
Okay, enough of that bollocks. Bring out your next Pokemon. Vicky grows ever stronger and feasts for blood.
Oh, is this the Comfey you're talking about?
Yeah, this thing just won't fucking die.
I think I've run into a situation myself where I ran into one of these, I think it was a grandma, actually, trainer, and she had a Pokemon that just would not fucking bite the dust for that. I think it was a Comfey, I think.
Excellent story. No, like, supporting evidence, no, like, examples, but, at least we know you went through hardships yourself.
That's true, and really, in light of that, in light of my own hardships, everything else just seems a little pale in comparison, considering all of the, things I've had to endure.
Yeah, indeed. Smooch.
Well, that was less of a smooch and more of a bloop, that kind of thing.
Dark isn't all that great against Fairy, but I was just testing the waters, so to speak.
Yeah, I forgot that's a Fairy type, although I guess first look you're like, oh, it's normal, but then Fairy, okay, that actually makes more sense for that.
Well, no, first look I'd say it would be like Grass and Fairy.
That's true. We already have a Grass and Fairy, don't we? That's, I'm trying to remember which one that is. Oh, yeah, it's that Tumbleweed that you were thinking of earlier. Okay, I forgot.
I still want them to do that, with like fucking Banjo-Kazooie eyes on it and whatnot.
Don't. Okay, well, if it had Banjo-Kazooie eyes, maybe. For that, I could totally see that as, like, a parody. For that kind of thing, but legit don't make an actual Tumbleweed Pokemon, because at that point, you'll just have run out of fucking ideas. Because, shit, they've got, like, in real life, they have, like, 2,000 birds. Have you ever seen Tearzoo, by the way, while we're here?
No, explain.
Tearzoo is a parody YouTube channel where it takes animals from the animal kingdom and analyzes them like they were in a fighting game. It's like, this is the most optimal bird build and shit like that. It's fucking... No, Tearzoo is fucking great. Check it out, guys. Seriously, I love Tearzoo.
I guess we'll have to have a bit of that after we're done here, but in the meantime, this thing still won't goddamn die. Is there a more lackluster, less impressive move than Rap? Because I'm honestly struggling to think of one.
Rap is like that first move you get, that's like the first one you instantly delete. It doesn't really do anything, and it's just... I guess it's... Everybody needs starter moves. Everybody needs a tackle. Everybody needs a tail whip. Everybody needs a Rap to get rid of the first time you get something better.
I'm playing the long game here. We're both just buffing up, and that Rap is not the same colour as Comfey. I'm a little bit worried.
Well, I imagine they took that from, like, when Ekans does it, and just like, oh, he's pink all around. It looks like he's kind of hitting you with, like, Majin Buu goo at this rate.
Yeah, oh. What do you think about a certain character being announced for Dragon Ball FighterZ?
That's a little weird. I'll have to see how that plays out. Actually, that did kind of bug me a little bit when, you know, obviously I am going to buy that game. And I'm actually interested in the story, as minimal as it's going to be for Dragon Ball Z. Let's be honest. But then I go on Twitter, just like normal. I'm not even looking for spoilers. I just thumb through. Oh, okay. Alright, well that mystery's dead. Thanks. It's just,
to be fair, that was retweeted from my account, so if you should blame anyone, you should blame me.
I am blaming you for this one. I'm just like, cool, awesome. It's just,
Such is life. Alright, Stallion, beat it into the ground. Oh, you son of a bitch!
Oh, I hate it when they do that. Come on, really?
It's the veterans, man. They've got money to burn, so of course they'd have 4 restores.
Yeah, well, it's so great that they don't have a job.
They're veterans! They've done jobs all their lives.
That's no excuse. Keep working until you die, like the rest of us Americans. God.
And when you do die, either you'll get, like, you know, wrapped up in a little cubicle and turned into a coffin, or they'll just hook wires into you, like the end of Enslaved Odyssey to the West, and you will keep working.
Yeah, man. I mean, just don't stink up the place, and you'll be fine. It's okay.
Christ, we are so insensitive to the OAPs. If there are any of you out there, like the 1.1% of our audience, I'm sorry, okay? I'm so sorry. Donkey cares not for your confusing kiss. Ugh.
I know this Comfey's game plan is to annoy the fuck out of us, but can it win? Because, I mean, look, Rap does so piss poor damage, and I imagine it's stacking all this other shit and being eerily tanky for some weird reason, for that kind of thing. I guess you can't switch, but all you have to do is shit on it with a decent attack, and you're good to go, so I'm not sure what the game plan is here.
Jesus, well, I'm gonna stomp a mud hole in its ass. Come on, just die! I'm a little bit distressed, I'm not gonna lie.
Concerned this was actually half of the part where you fight against this one fucking Comfey from hell.
I forget, did we run into any trainers with, like, this much of a tanky single Pokemon in the original playthrough?
We probably have. I'd have to look.
And I'm not gonna do that, he says, inwardly.
Well, I'll say it outwardly, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, you're not one for tagged, you aren't, so, alright, let's move on, and, I think our next battle is, gonna be with one of the admins from Team Skull.
Oh, it'll be with somebody with a Pokemon we can actually kill quickly enough, huh?
Well, we'll see. Stamina will be getting a bit of a workout there. Oh, Jesus, so many moves to learn. 150 and more to see. Tackle can get the fuck out. Stay free.
They need to do a Pokemon rap, but for all the moves that are available. Tackle, Tail Whip, Growl. I don't know the others. I'm not rapping for it.
Wow, that's all you know. There's Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, Growl.
See, you can just do it for me. It's great.
God, yeah, that'll be a lot harder to rhyme, though. Do it with, like, the fucking, hold items. Like, silk scarf, X defense, stuff like that. It'll be really hard to rhyme.
Moves, that's a lot of moves, but you only get 4 Pokemon!
Yeah. It's the end of a recording session. Surprisingly, I'm not burned out. I'm okay right now. And I have been a bit burned out recently. I don't think it'll show in the commentary, but definitely behind the scenes I've just been, like, napping it up. Napo Supreme. You gotta learn to rap like these guys, mate. Otherwise I'm gonna honestly dock your pay, because you're kind of slacking right now.
Yeah, but can they string together rhymes for all the 500, 600 moves in Pokemon? I thought not.
Ah, well played, monsieur. Ah, fucking Faber. Like, if there's one character I never liked in these games, it's him, because he has no redeeming values.
Yeah, he's kind of cliche when you think about it. I really wish they did more with him.
Be cool if, like, he was revealed to secretly be Forful from Superstar Saga.
Would that have been cool or just been weird?
I guess it would have been one of those, like, it's cooler in my head than it is, like, outside of my head ideas. Whatever, we've got to beat another pleb into the dirt. I love doing this.
Let's save this innocent slowpoke who, let's be honest, has no idea what he's doing right now, and it's probably for the best.
Yeah, he has no idea what's going on, honestly. Ah, one of these, I see.
I'm sorry, I had a fat joke loading up, and it didn't quite process. So, there's that little pause there, and I apologize for that.
It's okay. You want to take another swing at it?
Ah, well, no, I didn't really have a good one. I'm just gonna call him Captain Chunko or something like that.
Oh, that would be a beautiful name for an Alolan Raticate. Chunko.
Just catch one of those. And he's like, gosh, I hope I get a good name. I'm gonna call you Captain Chunko. Yeah, thanks.
Chunkers, Fat's a troll.
Now I'm trying to think of good fat names.
Pudgy Stein.
Corpulass, if it's female.
Okay. Because it's got corpulent ass, I get it.
No, I meant lass, but also Corpulass. Sounds good.
Obesatron.
Oh, that's so dumb and yet perfect.
If you want to make any stupid name for it, just add Tron to the end of it.
Obesatron. That's fantastic, man.
Alright, so we get +1 Slowpoke, and then -1 Slowpoke when we give it back to its rightful owner. Although I guess we already have one, so, eh.
Ah, well, I'm sure we've preserved the Slowpoke population for decades to come.
The people of Johto thank you, and so do their Slowpoke's tails.
All the restaurants need them.
Now, words, I'm so angered by this guy's skeezy behaviour I can't form a coherent sentence. Don't follow people who offer to show you something amazing like this without saying what it is.
Yeah, especially people who dress like Faba does.
Yeah. I mean, if they're well dressed, by all means, step into that van, but otherwise, stay clear.
I mean, yeah, he's totally trustworthy, guys. He has money, right? He can buy good clothes.
Worrying and shallow. Alright, I'm going to keep Stolian, the third, Esquire, Mrs., in the first place, so she can take on the upcoming school admin. I'm going to pick up this Pokeball. Play-by-play commentary has commenced, and I'm a little bit worried now. The pace of the playthrough, nay, the very part itself is going down. Oh god. Brain wearing out, antidepressant medication starting to kick in, getting woozy.
Whoa, getting real again, here we go!
He wasn't prepared for someone to walk on his left.
Yeah, Ryu didn't see that coming at all.
Here we go. Well, I've surprised people before.
Yeah, I'm pretty hype, I gotta say. You certainly look like a Plumeria, I think.
Your hair is stupid. I mock it with my mouth. Ha ha ha!
I'm still not sure how she pulls that off. I guess she just She, like, sticks these cups to her head and, like, pulls through the strands and then...
There you go. You figured it out in one go, mate. So therefore it's not that complicated of a hairstyle.
Well, I suppose if people can do Colress's hair, then this hair shouldn't be too bad.
Alright, what you got for us, Plumeria?
Are you really a Team Skull admin if you're the only admin?
That's a good point. There's like no other admins. That's weird.
Also, admin isn't really a title that fits Team Skull, being a team focused around being gangs, you know, skullduggery, you know, defying the man and shit like that.
Oh, Jesus. I'm going to keep that in, because I think you basically gave away your actual opinion of Team Skull there.
You know that was an accident, don't lie.
Well, I've seen my fair share of Guzma shit when browsing V and whatnot, and let's just say that summation
that's your fault.
That summation isn't entirely inaccurate, okay? Sorry, inaccurate. Fuck you, rub it off on me again. God, now I'm doing the gay shit.
You blew it.
Every hit gets me that much more powerful.
Just getting harder and harder.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep rock tombing you.
Yeah, I've got nothing else better to do except getting confused.
I hate when the Twitter logo swivels around my head and stops me from attacking.
Somehow he hits himself, which again is an impressive feat considering the fact that he's on hooves and all fours. Does he just like run forward and then just bash his own face in the ground?
Yeah, no, he just like jumps up and lands really awkwardly. You ever done that when you're just like walking and you just your foot kind of bends in an awkward angle?
Yeah, I hate that, where you just land on it the wrong way, and then you try to recover and you hope nobody looks at it, but you know somebody saw you.
Everyone saw you. Alright, it's just gonna be this back and forth for a little bit, and yeah, not the most exciting battle, but don't worry, Plumeria will get more challenging as the game goes on.
Well, let's hope so. I'm not a big fan of Plumeria's theme, by the way. I just don't think it's as... It's a lot more slower paced and, like, reserved compared to the usual one in Guzma's theme.
Yeah, I suppose so. I guess it's supposed to, like, state that she's more serious than the average, like, grunt and whatnot, and you should take that seriously, but, she uses poison types, which are pretty easy to deal with, so, no.
Now, apparently with Plumeria, I don't know how much we discussed this back in the original playthrough, but apparently she was actually a serious contender as well for that, and something happened along the way. Yeah, much like Guzma. And, you know, after you defeat her and after the events of the game, she decides to go back and take it a little bit more seriously to try to start over for that kind of thing. So, I think that was a neat kind of change.
What Helldragon meant to say was, yes, you can challenge her in the title defense match at the Pokemon League.
Ah, there we go.
I think the Golbat's getting tired at this point.
Well, you are dropping rocks on its face over and over.
Should have died the first time then, that's not my fault.
That's true. Usually rocks hitting birds tends to kill most birds and bats, so...
Yes indeed. And a Salandit. Wonderful. Yes, I think we're gonna stay with Stolion. And just gonna keep dropping rocks on it if you don't mind. Or bulldoze. That's a good trick.
Yeah, just jump when it does the bulldoze attack, though.
Son of a bitch.
Aw, oh, damn.
You did good, Stolion, but now it's Slow-Mo's turn.
And this ought to be interesting.
Well, it's complete counters to Salandit. Water and Psychic, Fire and Poison.
You could have just hit it with a Z move.
Could have, but shut up.
Shut up, that's why.
Probably going to take like 3 moves to take this guy out. Although, I could do this, completely ignoring Helldragon's pleas, his cries.
Yes, it was totally my idea.
Do a little dance. Aloha!
Make a little love. Get down tonight.
Do get down tonight.
Don't do that. It's bad.
Slowpoke hasn't heard of the greatest hits of the 70s. He listens to Vaporwave. That's why... I don't know where this joke is going. I'm sorry, it's the end of a week. I'm tired. Fill in your own funny jokes here.
Hydra Vortex is actually kind of a cool Z move. I didn't give it enough credit, I think, compared to what I did last time.
So you're gonna pay reparations then, I assume?
Well, a little bit. They'll have to be Monopoly money reparations, but ultimately the same. What does the slowpoke need with money? Shut up.
Oh, it's all stinky. Yeah, let's fix this.
That's him normally. He doesn't even look all that different.
His pain is on the inside. It's an inside hurt.
That's true. We all can relate.
A happy slowpoke is the most kawaii thing one can experience in their day-to-day life. Well, mostly, I suppose.
Yep, I am the best at fighting with cocks. Whoa, that came out weird. Sorry.
Trying to overcompensate for your gay comment earlier? What the fuck?
Goodness. Wow, man, I am knocking them out of the park today.
Alright, Olivia is right ahead, but you'll have to wait until next time for that, I'm afraid. In the meantime, we are just going to search through here, we're going to get a max revive. Why not? I think Stolion deserves that for throwing so many rocks at an annoying flying rat. No comment from Helldragon, as per usual.
Ah, no, because clearly the last one, I think I should just stop talking until the next session.
Maybe so, my friend, maybe so. Alright guys, thanks for watching this part of Pokemon Ultra Sun. We'll see you next time when we take on Kahuna Olivia. See you then.